Let's bring in ABC News business reporter Alexis Christoforous to help us break it all down, as she always does. So, Alexis, yet again, another 3/4 of a point interest rate. What does that mean? How are you reading it? How are the markets responding?
Well, the markets don't know what to make of it. You know, first the markets rallied after that Fed decision, and now they're actually lower. And we're trying to parse here what Fed Chair Jerome Powell is saying today. Many believe that the Fed is not done yet. I mean, he's basically told us as much. The Fed today acknowledging that inflation remains stubbornly high and that rates will have to move higher. The question is, how much higher? Are we going to get another jumbo interest rate increase of 0.75% at the December meeting? The hope is, of course, that the pace of these interest rate increases will start to slow. The Fed did acknowledge today that all of these rate hikes, 6 now so far this year, do take time to trickle through the economy. There's what they call a lag effect. It could take up to a year for us to really start to feel the impact. So the Fed wants to be careful not to overdo it, not to raise interest rates so much that we get pushed into some deep recession. So they really are continuing to walk a tightrope.
And so what will this latest rate increase mean for our money? Bottom line.
Bottom line, and we've said this now each time they have raised rates this year, is that it is more expensive to borrow money, whether you're looking at buying a house, a car, taking out a home equity line of credit. All of those things are going to cost you more, including carrying a balance on your credit card. I want to get to that in a moment. But how about we take a look at mortgages, right? A $300,000 mortgage just 2 months ago would have cost you about $1,734 a month in your payments. Today, with this interest rate increase, you're going to spend more than $2,000. That's a difference of $278 more a month. That's a real cost to folks, and it could actually deter some people from buying that home. Let's get to credit cards, shall we? Because the average American is holding on to $6,200 worth of credit card debt. Right now, your average interest rate, are you ready for this, on a credit card? 22%. So if you can pay more than the minimum every month, do it. If you don't have to carry a balance at all, even better. And with this rate increase today, you're now going to spend another $367 over the life of that credit card.
So that's a serious bite. And I guess my question is, how high can we go? In other words, how long will the Fed continue to do this? What's the feeling about how effective these rate rises have been so far in cooling off inflation, and how much more we have in stock in the future?
It depends on what part of the economy you're looking at. If you're looking at the housing market, as we just saw in those graphics, it's definitely impacting there with mortgage rates at a 20-year high. But take a look at grocery prices. I mean, we're all feeling it right now. And all of these rate hikes have done very little to bring prices down. And that's really because companies like Pepsi and Coca-Cola, even Chipotle, they continue to pass those higher costs on to us. And we've been willing to pay for it. I mean, look at this. Just over the past year now, you've got egg prices more than doubling. A bag of chips going to cost you more than $6, and a 2-liter Coca-Cola going to cost you more than $2. So we're all feeling it just about every aspect of our lives. And the Fed wants to get inflation from 8.2%, where it is now, down to just 2%, and that means more interest rate hikes to come.
Okay, good excuse not to drink soda and chips. That's what I'm going to tell my kids. So
Get
there's
healthy.
a positive, there's an upside. There we go. Alexis Christoforous, thank you.
Sure.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.